Hola friends and welcome to my page. My name is Maria and this is Maria's Fake Bake. If this happens to be your first time visiting, hola, I welcome you. Don't forget to hit hashtag replay if you're watching this on the replay, if you don't see that live button right above you. And let me know that you're here. Okay, so I am going to give it a minute while I look for myself and then I get some people in here. My amiga Debbie from Debbie's Bright Ideas is wrapping up right now, so that will give me some time to come in here and search for myself. I hope everyone's having a great day today. Okay, so today with Spanglish Amigas, we are doing hot in the kitchen. It's just here, okay. There we go. Okay. Hola, buenas noches, buenas tardes, buenos días. Todo depende de dónde nos estás viendo. Y bienvenida a Spanglish Amigas. Hoy vamos a hacer el segmento, creo que se llama, o se dice. Vamos a hacer, creo que se dice calor en la cocina, o ya, creo que calor en la cocina. So, cada de las muchachas tenían que pensar qué cosa, qué tipo de, ¿cómo te diré? No sé cómo se dice appliance, pero que tienen que ser. So, vamos a ver qué es lo que voy a hacer yo hoy. Ok, vamos. Bueno, sabes que este video va a ir, lo voy a subir a YouTube y tengo 1 hora para hacer lo que tenía que hacer, ¿verdad? Ok, so lo que yo quiero hacer hoy, what I want to do today, and because since I'm sending this video over to YouTube, I want to make sure that I am done within the hour, because if you know me, I love to talk a lot. And I craft less. Alright, so I chose to do a stove, and last night I was working on my stove. I just went ahead and got some cardboard, and I cut it up in pieces. I layered 3 pieces together on each end. 3 pedazos de cartón, los uní juntos en cada lado. Miento, no son 3, son 4 en cada lado, y atrás igualmente. Entonces aquí es otro pedacito que puse en los lados. Creo que son 4.5 mide, y 6 por 6.5. So, y lo de arriba no me recuerdo. Anyways, hola Elizabeth, how are you? Hola April, hola Desiree, how are you? Thank you ladies for coming in here. Welcome to Spanglish Amigas. And this is going to be my piece that I chose to do, was a stove. But now that I'm looking at it, it can also be a washer or a dishwasher or whatever. Okay, so I just went ahead and just grabbed some cardboard, and then I cut them in pieces, which is right here. I grabbed 3 of them, well 4. And then I just went ahead and taped them up. I did that to all 4 sides. And then, hola Cricket, ¿cómo estás? Hola Peggy, hola Mary. Thank you ladies for being here, appreciate you. So I did all 4 of them, right? Taped them up. And then I just used regular tape that I actually once got from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just about almost done with it. And I just taped it, and then I went ahead and when I taped all 4 sides, I put them all together, and then I taped it all the way around, which is why you see the blue and the the purple in there. Also did it on the top and at the bottom as well. I was going to leave this part empty. I'm not empty, but I wasn't going to add anything, but then I was like, no, you know what? Let me just cover the entire thing. Hola Linda, how are you, my friend? Hola Christy, thank you ladies for coming in here. So once I made my stove, then I went ahead and wrapped it up with plastic wrap. Now, because I use this type of tape, I don't know, I didn't want to take a chance and just adding the clay to it. So that's why I went ahead and added the plastic to it. And I don't know if I'll have time to do it all together. It did take me some time to put this together, only because I wanted to make sure what size I wanted it to be. And I actually was going to make a bigger size, and I just kept looking like, okay, you're running out of space, so let's make it a smaller. So the sizes again, it's let's see here, it's 6.5 by 4.5. Okay. All right, so now that I taped it up, and then I added my plaster rack. If you see these little flops here that are like not holding down, that I am going to cut. I don't need that, and I don't want that to keep continue getting away. I wrapped it really good, so I don't worry, you know, if I trim some of that off. So it's going to be okay. Just whatever it's not holding down on its own. Right. So I don't want it to mess with me afterwards. Alright, so the color that I wanted to do mine, I was thinking about like a retro color. So I think that, you know, pink and teal will probably be the best colors to go with. So I am going to roll out a big piece of clay that you already know how I feel about that. Let's see here. So let me just move some stuff out the way. Let me get this, and then let me get this stuff out the way here. And the cardboard is just, I just, like from packaging or any type of cardboard. So it really doesn't matter. Hola, primo, how are you? Hola, Iris, how are you doing, mom? Hola, Maritza, ¿cómo estás? Okay, so I am going to use firm clay. And this is Debbie's clay. Okay, and I hope everyone's having a great Friday. Gracias por conectarse a todos los que están conectando hoy con nosotros, con las Spanglish Amigas. Y hoy decidimos, ¿cómo se dice? Assignment is hide in the kitchen. So the girls had to choose an appliance, you know. And so Angie did a cake mixer. Debbie did her frying pan. And then today I'm doing a stove. Okay, so just bear with me. I'm going to have to stand up for this one. So, because it has to be a pretty long piece. Yeah, I already know how I feel about rolling clay out on my lives because I can't see my head. Well, in the meantime, I'm like showing you my Spanglish Amigas t-shirt. Hola, Angie, ¿cómo estás? Angie, I love your cake mix. Really cute. I was gonna do the blender that I got from the Dollar Tree, not the Dollar Tree, Dollar Store, but I was like, nah, I'll leave that for another day because I already had started cutting up my stove. Here, let me show you. This is gonna be my stove that I am going to be making today for you ladies. Hola, Carol. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for hanging out. Gracias. Oh my goodness. ¿Sabes lo que no hice was I'm always forgetting to share my page out. How am I supposed to let people know that I'm live if I don't do that, right? So vamos a ver. Okay, just bear with me for a minute. I'm so sorry. I should have done this earlier. Vamos a ver. Okay. And then while I am doing this, I know Debbie already mentioned to some of you, but in case you missed it, right after me it's going to be Tocaya, and that's Maria from A to Z Crafts and Decor, and then it's going to be Alma from Delia, was it Delia? What? I have the picture here. Divine Design. There you go. And then it's going to be Lucy from Live Faith Love Crafts. Okay, so I think I did that correct. Like I said, sometimes I don't even know how to work this phone of mine. All right, so let me see. Caricia, how are you doing, my friend? I don't know if you're already home. And prayers to everyone who needs them today. I know that I was over on Debbie's live and Helen mentioned that I think she's going in to the doctors or something on Thursday. Okay, so it's gonna be really hard for me to roll out this big, huge piece of clay while I'm sitting down. And plus I have so much stuff up here, yeah, I really can't see, but there's quite a few stuff here. So I'm going to have to do this in sections. So let's start that. At the bottom, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to be adding a piece of foam sheet. So, you know what? This clay seems to be a little bit too thick. Let me just roll that out a little bit more. You're home today. Oh, okay. Are you going in afterwards, or, I mean, you know, do they schedule you for? Oh, you don't know just yet. I mean, you don't have to answer. I know that's too personal, probably. I don't want you to. You don't feel comfortable talking about that. I don't mean to be nosy or anything like that. I'm sorry. But I will be praying for you, amiga. You're having a party this weekend? Okay. All right. Oh, I want to make sure that the corners. Okay, the corners are very sharp, so I want to make sure not to cut that. Okay, I should have. And then I'm just going to trim this off, and then I'm going to add more on the sides, and then I'm going to blend them in together. All right, so let's see here. Let's just start off with this. Get that off. Hola Ivy, ¿cómo estás? Gracias por conectarte. Oh. Well, I don't know how you do it. You know, so many surgeries and all of that you go through. I am so sorry that you go through that, Cricket. And I cannot imagine. Last night I was actually this morning I was talking to my sister about a dream that she said she had, and she was saying that it was a weird dream, that she didn't know what it meant. So I don't know who I think I am. I'm like, oh, I think it means this and that. But while I was telling her that, you know, I was thinking about the dream that I had, which I also thought was weird. So I'm like, okay. I don't know. I don't. Just maybe I'm not. It's not appropriate for me to talk about. It's nothing disgusting or anything. It's just that I don't know if there's any little ones there watching, and plus I don't want the primo to hear what I do. So, but yeah, it was just something that had me worried too. And I'm like, why am I dreaming this? You know. Hola Cynthia, ¿cómo estás? Gracias por conectarte. But anyway, so talking about the, you know, other dreams, my sisters, I don't know why, when they tell me, they talk, you know, we talk about dreams, I'm always trying to like, okay, let me see what this dream means. I don't know if y'all do that. I used to go a lot to that, what is it called? A to Z dreams, I think is what it's called, like on Google. And try to see what does the dream means, you know, like, I would try like listen to what she was saying, and then I would get the important keys in there. You know, like, okay, this is what she said. This is the word that sticks out. This and that. Never been to. So I was like, okay. And it was just funny. I mean, I don't want to say anything because she was telling me, she's like, but wait a minute, you're forgetting the other part. I'm like, no, we're not focusing on that. We're focusing on what you said over here. I don't want to share because I didn't ask if I could share what she dreamt about. But I was like, oh, girl. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But it has to be somebody out here too, también, that also like start analyzing your dreams. Okay, so I can do this. Okay, let me just roll these up. See, I was going to have all this rolled out and already added to my stove, but I was like, no, I think I can do this in one roll. Yeah, right. Who am I kidding? So, if there's something that I've been thinking about, and I think I did it once before, and since I have you ladies here, and Primo, because I don't want to exclude you, Primo. Hola, Tocaya, ¿cómo estás? So, I'm thinking, I already have the girls, I don't know if you have heard me before, mention that I like to challenge them, and I'm going to be challenging them even more now. They're probably saying, oh crap. So I thought it would be fun to have y'all help me for, let's see, what are we coming up in? We're in April, right? I already have April, so let's do May, the first week of May. Let's see here. What would y'all like for us, las Spanglish Amigas, to make? Because I know some people are like already starting like on Halloween, 4th of July. What would you like for the Spanglish Amigas for May? I don't know what day on May it is. The first Friday. Any suggestions? Okay, let me see. Let me cut this piece. Oh, and look what I found in my stash. The famous tool. But I'm not going to use it because I need a longer piece. I'm not going to use that either. Actually, I'm going to use my ruler. Okay, so let's see. Let's cut this. And let's see here. So we're going to be doing, of course, Cinco de Mayo. That's going to be, I think, no, wait a minute. That's, wait, I'm wrong. Not the first Friday, the second Friday, because the first Friday we're doing Cinco de Mayo. And then I believe it's next week. Is it next week, girls? I don't remember if it's next week or not. No, not next week. The last week of this month, they're going to be finishing their challenge that I gave them. I sent each one of them a picture. I'm not sure if all the girls share with you the pictures that they're going to have to duplicate. So, waiting. I mean, we're going to be doing that. Vamos a cortar esto más because this is not a clean cut. 4th of July? Oh, that, yeah. Okay, if I missed your comments, I will go back and reply to you. Hola, oh my gosh, se me olvidó tu nombre, sorry. It's not, is it? It's not Pam. Oh my goodness, no me recuerdo. I'm so sorry. April 25th day. Is it the 25th? Okay, Jocelyn, thank you. Sorry, Jocelyn. Yes, April the 25th, and I started working on my on the birdhouse. Pero I'm like, oh, I don't know. That's a lot of flowers. It's a lot of flowers. Yeah, I can't wait to see the girls because what I assigned to them, I think was like, ooh. And I chose each one of them specifically for them because I'm like, okay, this will fit her perfect. I think this will be perfect for her, and so on and so on. So I'm like, now I want to see what they can share with us. So, and a lot of them, mostly all of them, they have like a lot of detail in them. That's why I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give you ladies some time to work on those. And I'm like, okay, you'll help with the comments. Thank you, Primo. If you have any questions, Primo will help here to answer them. So, okay, 4th of July. Yes, we can do 4th of July. Anything else? But you know what? 4th of July. We can do 4th of July, but with... Let me see here. Something... I want 4th of July, pero como les digo? Something that we normally don't see 4th of July. I don't think I'm going to have them do realistic fake bakes. No. Because I think they'll quit on me before they accept the challenge. I know Debbie will for sure. She'll like, psych, bye. Or maybe she'll order from DoorDash. You're like, here you go. Hola Carly, ¿cómo estás? Ver, ¿quién más? Let me see, I gotta think. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do it this way, yeah. Okay, and as y'all noticing, I am not adding any glue to this because I already said it many times. I'm not a big fan of glue, but if you choose to do this, which I hope I inspire some of you, por favor, recuerden que es la pieza de ustedes. Ustedes lo hacen como ustedes más les guste, okay? Como ustedes deciden. If you decide to do this, it is your option, your choice to do it however you want it, because again, it is your piece at the end of the day. Okay, this is starting to look like a stove. I think it can go either way. A stove, which is the other one? A washer, a dishwasher. It can do many things. I'm gonna bring my Barbie out here in a minute. No, I'm not gonna bring Barbie. I'm gonna bring Ken. Ken can come out here and cook. Okay. Debbie's in here? Is it Debbie Bright Ideas? Okay, vamos a moverlo para un lado. Okay, so let me see, I gotta think a really good one for the girls. So no realistic fake bakes for them. I think I got it. I think I saw Debbie make something similar to it. Well, she did not make something similar to it, but she did add Uncle Sam on it. So I think that's what we're going to do, ladies. I think we're going to do 4th of July. Uncle Sam. Should we add the Miss Liberty in there? I think we're going to add Miss Liberty. Should we add some firecrackers in there for them, ladies? And their challenge. What do y'all say? Yes? No? Angie's probably going, oh Lord, don't reply to her. But that's what we're gonna add that. But let me think. How should we do this? Should we make it into a big piece, a small piece. We can use a ruler to see how big each piece has to be. Okay, my girls are staying quiet and they're probably going, darn you, Maria. But you know what? It's good that they get challenged, you know, to get them out of their comfort zone, because this is how you learn. My eyes are rolling. I bet they are. My eyes were rolling too, girl. I'm like, oh. No. You don't like to be challenged? Fireworks? Yes. Of course, fireworks. Yes, fireworks. It definitely has to be a fireworks in there. So, girls, start taking notes. I think Debbie might come back and do the same thing to me for Wednesday. Like, oh yeah, tú can play at this, Maria. Tú can play at this. Se va a querer desquitar conmigo la Debbie. I think this is flags and barbecue. Ah, yes. Okay. Keep it coming, ladies. Keep it coming. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, I know. This is it. Okay, so check this out. Each of the ladies is going to have to do, they're going to have a base, yeah, where they're going to have to add all their stuff. And the base is going to have to be, I don't want to say a book. Let me see here. Should we, no. Should we do a book, or should we do like a huge star? And then everything on top of there. Let's see here. What's happening? What I missed. The girls here are helping me decide what to give you, y'all ladies, next challenge. Beer and barbecue. Oh, beer and barbecue. I know that's Debbie's alley right there. They'll be like, that's right up my alley, girl. For your next challenge is going to be 4th of July. We're going to have Uncle Sam, the Liberty, firecrackers. Angie will be on vacation. She'll take a rain check. Angie, it's okay. You'll be back. I'm sure you'll be back before July. Let's see here. Have you ever done down on the farm with the Luke? Let's see, a farm? No. The only little animal that I can think of, did I do a farm? I don't think I did a farm. I did my little pig. I've done a donkey and the sheep, but I don't think I've done a farm. We should do a farm. I think that would be cute. Vacation vibes. Oh my God. Ustedes también, ladies, really? Don't tell me no. See, I know y'all messing with me because I know y'all will not run away from this. I know y'all love that challenge. I know y'all love it. Y'all secretly love it. Hola Mary, ¿cómo estás? Gracias por conectarte. Me estaba preguntando, ¿y dónde está Mary? Que no la veo. Where is Mary? Is she hiding from me? Yes. Stop, please stop. What? Angie, come on. Come on, girl. I know you got this. Look how beautiful your piece came out today. You got this, girl. I believe in you. I believe in all of you. I would not do this if I didn't believe in you guys. I would not challenge you. I'll be like, ugh, they already know how to do it. You know. Which y'all do. But the reason I'm challenging you and I'm telling you, ladies, is because I want everyone else to see what you can do. And it's fun. And by the way, you know, maybe you're going to show someone that's going to be watching you and they wanted to do that and they didn't know how, or they didn't know how to get started, and you're going to show them. You're going to inspire them. beach flip-flops and bikini. Oh, those girl. That one is coming. Red wedding. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. Should the girls be dressed in a bikini? Was that Ángeles in there? Ángeles, Estela, hola, ¿cómo estás? Cuando te vi dije, ay, Dios mío, va a ser frío. No te creas, estoy bromeando. I'm doing good. Oh, you know what? I wanted to do that, but it was a little hot here today when I got out of work. So it's supposed to be like a little cold front coming in. So hopefully it'll be somewhat cool because I am going to go out there tomorrow, which I need to get back, out there. I need to start losing some big weight. Too much for me. Anyways, hola, sí, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo te ha ido? Espero que todo bien. Okay, but yes, so we are going to get these girls brainstorming of how they're going to create. I'm going to give them, I'm suddenly feeling sick for that day. Oh my gosh, tocaya. Tú no, tocaya. Lo espero de las otras chicas, pero de ti no, tocaya. Come on, don't be like that. See, I was like, okay, I know right away Angie and Debbie are going to want to go on vacation. Like, no, but not tocaya. I'm like, tocaya. I know. She's gonna be like, come on, bring it on, sister. You know, me saliste con que you're feeling sick. Ay, muchachas. It's 90 degrees there. Oh my goodness. Are you here in Florida or no? Right now, what is it? Se no dice. Ahorita aquí, let's see here. I think it's 84. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad everything is going well for you, Estela. Así se llama mi hermana, Estela. Bueno, una de mis hermanas. Her name is Stella. Una of my many sisters. Well, I only have 4. I always say it's a lot. San Antonio. Oh, San Antonio. Oh. Okay. For 4th of July, Uncle Sam had Eagle Red Riding banner. Yes. See. Girls, y'all need to start taking notes. Mary's giving y'all already help. You know what? I think that would be even more cool that one of you ladies, whoever wants to do this, would send a creator, one of the girls in here, Spanglish Amigas, of a list of what they should add to their project. Debbie's probably spitting up her drink. What? Mary, will you join us? There you go. What are you having tomorrow? Are you well, you say you're doing a live mañana. Okay. All right. So let me cut this. I need to see how big this is. Okay. Dos. What are you making? Oh. Okay. All right, I just have the back side to add, and then we should be good. The pieces where I'm adding, I want to make sure that I press those in, so it won't, when it dries up, they won't pull apart, which I am going to do that in just 1 minute. Let me just do this way. A mystery box challenge. You know what? We did that in the beginning of Spanglish Amigos, and it's funny that you mentioned that because I was actually thinking about that. I'm like, I think that would be cool to do that again. So Debbie and I, we are like, of course, one of the original Spanglish Amigos, and so we already did that, and I thought that was fun. So I think that would be cool again to do that. You know, send each one of us choose a name from. I would say from the hat. How you gonna do that? And I'll probably do the spin thing with them, and then that's how we'll see who sends who what. And I think we should add like maybe 6 items in there. Okay, so let me just trim this off. So yeah, I think that would be cool. We can do that again. Let's see, who would I choose? Well, I don't know. What would I send? Oh, I have many ideas, many things to send. Ya que le toque, they'll probably be mad at me. Like, really, Maria? Yes. Let's get creative. Now, we're crafters, right? Even though some of us do fake bakes, we're still considered as a crafter. So we can make anything out of anything. Hola Heidi, ¿cómo estás? I am doing good. How are you? Okay. I will see you on the replay, and provecho. Okay. Provecho, in case for some of you that is enjoy. When someone's going to eat, we say provecho. Or sometimes I even say when if someone's having like some coffee and they're like, I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. Provecho. Okay. I do have my tool, which, thank you, amiga. I'm almost done. What time is it? I thought me falta. Okay. And I'm going to use this tool. And I'm just going to rub in the edges right where I have where the clay meets. So it can be less noticeable where they meet. But I'm not going to rub that hard in there because then you'll see the dent. And then of course once it dries up, that will disappear. Just have to... Okay, so I'm trying to do like this retro kind of stove style here. And I know they had like clocks on them. So the clock, I'm gonna add the clock, but the numbers, I'm gonna add that after it completely dries up. And then I'm just gonna use a very fine point ball pen, and I'll write the numbers in there. And I feel like my clay is drying up, so I need to hurry up and try to rub these 2 clays together. And I don't know if I'll have time. What time is it? If I can make like a cookie sheet with cookies on there, like chocolate chip cookies, and I can place those on the top. But that would be also another piece that I think I'm going to have to wait. I'm going to make, but I'm going to have to wait until it completely dries because I'm going to put it on top where the burners are at. And I want to make sure that the burners, you'll be able to see those even when I put the cookie sheet on top. You know, because some burners, of course, the old ones that were sticking out, They're raised up. They're not like what we have now with the glass top ones. But the only way you can see those is if your stove is on. Which that is the type of stove that I love to use. I am so afraid of the gas stoves. I think because I was once when I was younger, we had one and they were trying to turn it on and it wouldn't turn on, and they were trying to figure out what was wrong with it. And me being nosy, I was standing over, like leaning over, seeing what they were doing, and not minding my business. And I think just go. And I felt like my face was on fire. And I was like, I remember crying and screaming at my mom, like, I'm burning, I'm burning. And she's like, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, I'm burning. She goes, shut up, you're not burning. Like, gee, thanks, Mom. Like, okay. If that would have been me and my kid would have probably called, you know who. It's like, she doesn't care about me. Okay. Now see this side. Ya se está secando. Okay. Is this part right here is going to be showing. I'm not going to like that. So, I'm not going to like that. I'm actually, you know what? I did do something the other day. And I noticed, I was like, okay, if I did it still like, grab it. Yeah, I was thinking about doing the same thing. I'm gonna go grab my Barbies. Well, I mean, Ken. So I'm just gonna use a wet wipey and just rub the ends together because this will soften the clay. And we can get those lines out and we'll make it. As long as the clay is not completely dry, you can do this. Once it's dry, you're not going to be able to. So I can actually come back to this and finish this part. Now that I wet it a little bit, I should be able to come back to it and finish that up. Okay, so I'm just gonna come back to that. Perfect gas, but unfortunately, you prefer gas? What? I don't. I am afraid of. Like, I was with this place that I was renting before I bought my home. The stove top that I had, it went bad, and I asked the realtor to bring me another one, and they were bringing me a gas one, really pretty, and I'm like, nope, turn around, take it back. I'm like, I don't want it. They're like, but it works and it's new and it's. I'm like, I don't care. Bring me an old one if you have to. I was like, I'm not going to. No. It's tormented, not tormented, but I was like, ugh. Bad memories. No, thank you. Like, take it back. And I'm like, and they were telling me like, well, you're gonna have to wait a week. I'm like, McDonald's down the road. It's like, I'm okay. I just can't do. So this part right here, I'm also going to do that. You know, rub that down with the wipey and then try to rub that in there. But this is going to be the back side, so really it doesn't matter. This is what we're going to be looking at here. You have electric. They say that they're taking away gas. Oh, they are? Oh, I did not know this. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to give it a window. Yeah, it is a window, right? On the door. So we're going to use some gray, but this gray is a little bit too dark. I want to lighten it up just a bit. So I'm going to mix some white here. See, growing up, it was always usually gas that I can remember, as far as I can remember. But I would never cook because my mom would never allow me to cook. So it didn't matter to me. And when I had to, and I didn't have a choice, I would always ask my brothers or my mom herself to turn the stove on for me. But I would not. I was like, nope. Like, no, that's okay. And so it's like, I don't know. That the stove and those old washers that I don't know what they're called, but it's like a spin barrel. You know, when there's one above the other, and you put your clothes in there, and these things are just rolling. My hand once got caught in one of those. It was like, God. Again, my mom would be like, "Woman," well, I was what? Maybe, I want to say probably about 10, 12, around that age. So it wasn't woman. She said girl. They said because the explosion. Wow. Well, I won't be surprised that they'll start taking this away. Okay. And anyway, so that's another thing that I would not use. I'm like, no. And of course, when I turned, I was like, I think I was 15, 16 years old. My mom decided to get one because, you need to stay away from appliances. I know. So when she got a one, because of course that's all we could afford. It was a little cheap one and all of that, and they were the old models. So she would like go do laundry. I'm like, nope, no way. So I would have sometimes my little brother, and I'm like, okay, you stick the clothes through there, and I was then in the back holding it, like getting ready to pull it out. I was like, no. I'm like, I'm sorry, but it's just. But I think they're cute. I think I love them, and of course they last forever, because back then, everything was, to me, was made well compared to stuff now. Now they make them cheap, and where they purposely will break down so you can go spend money to buy another. A winger, hola Becky, a winger washer, is that what they're called? Okay, so it is on top, so we're gonna place it right there because we want to add a little handle. We want to add a little handle up here, and then I think they had like a little, what do you call those? Where you a boiler? I think is at the bottom. Did they have a boiler at the bottom? Yes, right? No? Somebody? Okay. So we're gonna still need some of this. No, you know what I'm gonna use? Let's use. I think it's teal. It's all like faded away. I don't have one of those. Exactly. Well, my whole hand went through it. It was just stuck there, and I was like screaming. Well, I know I got out of doing laundry for a while there, just for a bit. And then my mom said, "Okay, you're ready." I'm like, "No, like I can't." But I had to get over that fear. But I still would not buy. I'm like, nope. I mean, if I would ever, it's because it's going to be a decoration for my home. It's going to just sit there. Pero hasta allí no más. Okay, vamos a hacer like the handle for it. Yeah. Okay, and we're going to use this color. And you know what? I want to add like maybe I went ahead and here, let me show you my sketch. I don't know if you can see my sketch there, and some scrap paper. So let's put that there. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, so it's just not me. You hated doing the laundry too. Did your mom ever had you do the laundry before you were able to go out anywhere with your friends? Mine. I would like, Mom, can I go do the laundry? And I will finish it quickly. And then I would like, I'm done. She's like, did you sweep the floor? And here I go, running. I'll run back and like, Mom, I'm done. Did you wash the dishes? I was like, and I was like, okay, she's doing this on purpose because she doesn't want me to go. So she would do that a lot. And then one time I caught on. I'm like, you know what? Let me do it all. So I did. And then I said, Mom, can I go? And she would like give me the list of everything. I like did it. Then she would name everything. Did it. Finished. Done. And she would never ask me, did you cook dinner? Because, well, she didn't trust me cooking. And that end, because I wasn't going to go near a stove. So, paint orange and silver paint. Paint what? Your hand. Also, okay, so there's more than one. Oh, wow. I thought I was the only one. Okay, so it was, I guess it must have been something, a common thing. Imagine the handles you paint over with this paint. Yeah. I might do that. Some silver, I think that would look cute. Pero vamos a ponerle the blue one for now. Yeah, so she would I already knew what she was gonna say. Like, do this. I'm like, done. Did it. And of course, when she couldn't come up with anything else, did your brothers and sisters took a bath? I'm like, what? Since when is that my responsibility? Of course, I didn't say that to her. And I'm like, ah. So I would have to run, and then I would tell my brothers and sisters, and then of course they would give me a hard time. This is way too soft to put it on there, so I'm just gonna let it sit here for now until it dries up a little bit more, so it won't sink in. And she, then of course they would give me a hard time to do that, and I would like threaten them. I'm like, boy, if you don't go, I'm gonna grab that belt and I'm gonna whoop you. And of course I wouldn't do it because I would get in trouble, and they would whoosh, run quick. But to get them out, oh my God, it was twice as hard to get them out. No. Yeah, until one day I was like, Mom, I don't think I'm going to go nowhere. This way I don't have to worry about having to clean this or that. Okay, este was el little handle from at the bottom también. So I'm just going to do this right here. But yeah, this was supposed to, this is what my mom would do to me before I would go out anywhere. Give me a chore of things to do, so I was like, okay, woman, I'm on to you. I know what you're doing. All right, so let's do the little knobs real quick. Me faltan, 8 minutos. I had to clean before going out. You también, right? Okay, so I think we all probably, I think our parents read from the same handbook. Do y'all do that to your children, or did y'all ever do that to your children? I never did that to mine because mine were boys, and mine would never go anywhere. I was like, I would tell them, go, get out of here. They would go outside and play, but as they became teenagers, they were like, just stay home. I'm like, okay. Vamos a hacerle the little clock. Oh, no, the knobs. Let's do the knobs. Little knobs. I wanted to add like gold knobs, but I'm like, no, I don't think so. Okay, so how many knobs is it? I have 5. Why would I have 5 knobs? I don't think those stoves had 5 knobs, right? Like the old stoves, I think maybe 4, because there were 4 burners. I don't know what. Well, I don't know, because there's the oven. Well, since I really never cooked. I don't know. Was there had to be a knob for the oven, right? Right? I know it's a silly question. I'm like, really, Maria? Okay, so let's start from the outside, work my way to the inside. Does anybody knows if there was 5? I think they had to be for the. No, you don't know? I see. This is a good question for La Google. Okay, so I guess we're going to give it 5. Yeah, aren't they? I love them también. I think they go very well together. I need to make like a little. Okay, so I'm giving it 5 knobs. I'm giving it 5 knobs. Oh crap! I just realized, where am I gonna put the handle? The handle goes right there. Gee, Nelas. Oh well, it's okay. I guess we can do it like right underneath here. Yeah. Okay. What time is it? Faltan 5 minutos más. Okay. So for the burners, I am going to do ¿qué color? Black, or should we do? I think I'm going to go with the gray color, just so it can match the black. Oh, thank you. Okay, the burner, if I remember, the burners, there were like what do you call it? Almost like a curve, or what do you want to say? Like a wiggle, or something like the 6 knobs. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many do I have? I have 5. 6. Okay, so let's do. I should have measured this. Oh my goodness. Let me measure these because I need to make sure that they're all going to be the same size. Okay, so size it is 19 millimeters. Like a swirl looking. Okay, vamos a hacerlo. Like, I think this is probably a little bit too. No, I think this will be perfect. Like. See, like that. I'll just place this there, like that. Is that? Well, it's already stuck there. So I was gonna say I think that's a little bit too small. The coils, yes, okay. I think it's a little bit too small. Ay, chinelas. Let me see. Can I take it off? Nope, it's already stuck. Okay, that's okay. So I am going to let it dry. Well, don't they have a small one and the other ones were big? Or were they all the same size? Does anybody know this? Before I add the next one. Hola, Jamie, ¿cómo estás? Does anybody know if they were all the same size? I should have done my research, right? No sé si if they were all the same size. I think there was a small one, and then, I mean, I know the ones we have now, there's a small burner, and then the rest of them are probably like bigger. I mean, on mine, let's see. Well, mine has like 2 different ones. So that means like there's a bigger one, and then there's a smaller one inside in the middle. You can add a strip down in the middle. A strip. Aquí. Arriba. I think it probably had a big size, a bigger one, like a large one. Okay. We're going to add this one over here. I could have done that like the grid over here on this side. Okay. ¿Qué hora es? Oh, 1 minute. Too small and too big. Okay. Thank you. Oh. Thank you, Becky. 19. Yeah, 19. Too small. Okay, so I guess. Okay, so this one looks a little bit smaller than that one. Okay, so we'll do maybe the 2 small ones and the big in the front and 2 in the back. No, let's do a bigger one. All right, so it is time to go and see Tocaya. Thank you everyone for coming in here. Thank you everyone for spending your Friday afternoon with me, morning if you're watching this on the replay, or whatever time it is in where on your side of the screen. So the next is going to be my tocaya, and that is Maria from Maria A to Z Deco, A to Z Deco, A to Z Crafts and More. and then it's going to be Alma from Delia's Divine Design. Entonces is going to be Lucy from Live Faith Love Crafts. Thank you, everyone. We will catch you next Friday. Spanglish Amigas. If you haven't gotten your shirts, this is the mom juice. I think Debbie was also wearing a mom juice. Oh, thumbs up. Yes, happy Friday. And I don't remember, I don't think I could see which one Angie was wearing. But there are some choices there for you ladies. And again, thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you. If I missed your comments, I will definitely go back in there and reply to you. So stay safe, be kind. Bye. Adios. Again, then once I finished, I am going to take a picture and load it up, okay? But this is so far what we got going. All right, adios. Bye. I'll see you over Tocayas.